This is Johnny Wrestling or Johnny Takeover, as my shirt says. And listen, I want you to listen. Like, we're involved right now. It's crazy, it's loud, it's hectic. We're in New York City, but I want you to listen to the No Holds Barred Network.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Under the Ropes on the No Holds Barred Network. I'm your host, as always, the EVP of Giggles, the Heartbreak Chick, and the Queen of the Indies herself, Tiffany. What is going on? And I'm always joined by the law. Right? I got it right. The law, Ray Ramundo. Like, hi. And then we're joined. And then I'm joined by the beautiful Brooklyn Wolf of Makeup. What is going on, guys?
Wait, so you get her name right on the first try, but we've been doing this for 5 episodes, and now you get my name right?
It's because she's a chick. That's what it is. It's because she's a chick.
I call favoritism.
You'll be all right.
Hey, it's okay because apparently you're not too good.
Oh, too good.
Yeah.
I missed the memo.
You did miss the memo. Why don't you have a too good shirt? Now you're gonna get fucking shit for it.
Oh.
See, your Apple Watch is yelling at you right now.
Wow. Even it's not on my side. I see how it is.
You'll be all right.
You'll be all right. All
right.
So guys, let me know how it is in the chat, because I know like YouTube's been giving a lot of issues. I know Kyle's been having issues on his end running the All Elite podcast. So just let me know if it sounds good and everything like that, and we'll just Anyway, you know us. We roll around, we roll out in New York City, New Jersey, wherever it is all these wrestling shows are at. So we're gonna sit. We were at the BWF presented Wrestling for a Cause. So
in association with EMTS.
Yes. You want to explain a little bit more, Ray, for us?
So it was a charity show. This is BWF presented this charity show in association with EMTS for, I don't know how to pronounce this certain type of cancer, so I don't want to mess it up because I don't want to offend them. So it is a good cause. You can see here the foundation that was in attendance, by the way.
Yes.
It was the most interesting fact to hear them talk about, oh man, this is our first time watching wrestling, and they had a blast.
Yeah, it was.
Which again shows how great indie wrestling is.
Oh my God, indie wrestling. We dragged April into indie world.
It sucked me in, and I don't want to get out.
It's too good.
It is too good.
Too good.
I don't know about all that, but
oh.
Right, you're just asking for L's, dude.
Oh my God.
They know where they could find me. So
if you guys watched the network before, we had an interview with Too Good, aka BX Strong. But we like to call them Too Good. We finally bought the shirts because I've been giving hell on Facebook that I've been wanting a tank top, and April's joined the wagon with me, a female, lady tank top.
Summer's coming. You think I want to be wearing this?
No. Just so you guys know, this shirt is getting cut.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, it's gonna get cut. So, this is the last time you're gonna see it because I'm already pulling at it and it drives me crazy. I can't stand having shirts like that. And so this is why I asked for lady tank tops. So, but yeah, I mean, let's talk about this show. What are you laughing at?
I wanted to say something, but I'm gonna stop because if not, I'm gonna get hate from their Too Good fans. So.
No, go for it.
Oh, okay. You're pulling away because the shirt's that bad.
Oh.
So it's like the shirt's choking you because it's the choke of a team. Oh
my.
Like.
Wow.
It's. They know where they can find me.
Oh boy. Oh, we're sorry, Andrew. Cuzzo. Lilon Parker. Sorry.
Let's get on with the show.
All right. I mean, this is going to be a thing because we didn't take any notes. We're going to go off of memory. I mean, it was.
We need notes.
No, we don't need that. It was good. No, we didn't need to take notes. So, I don't know. Like, so again, thanks everybody in the chat. Hope you're all good. You know, we'll read some stuff off the chat. Please share the stream. Hit that like button and yeah. So this was at the infamous Elks Lodge in Queens, New York, right?
Woo.
I mean, I haven't been there since House of Glory. It was the last time that I've been over there, so it was pretty cool. And we got to hang out like a little bit earlier and chat with a bunch of the wrestlers and stuff like that, exchange some stories. We saw them bringing in the ring. Well, me and Ray did. April came later. So
You could have KayFabed it. She was there. She was there.
April was there.
Somebody's there. Hello.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. So, but yeah, we totally said that we were going to cause havoc and all this stuff like this. So let me tell you, we brought signs. As you see, the title of this episode is Wrestling for a Cause and Ripping Signs. All right. So because of the fact that we came with an army or whatever you want to call it, there was a bunch of us. We took up the front row and I brought blank papers of oak tag. I brought streamers. It was a hot mess. So we figured that we were going to write signs for wrestlers if something happened. We were asking for booty shorts, tank tops, number one husband, chancla. There.
Oh
Not
my
at
God.
Oh
My God. Okay.
So many crazy things.
Oh man.
So-
For our Spanish fans out there, we had it through ya.
I said take the demon now. I don't remember because I need to shout out to that bartender because, sir, you knew what you were doing.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I think me and April definitely made a staple for
Because
ourselves.
How lit you were.
We were so smashed. Oh my God. That guy, $4 drinks. I was
Yo.
done.
Gotta love the Elks Lodge. Gotta love the Elks Lodge.
Me and April were done by the first drink. Good thing, like, good thing, yo, Nikolai White, it pulled, like, Matt Awesome pulled a Nikolai White on us and, like, well, on me, and he told me to, like, pretty much, like, drink more water, and he gave me, like, a gallon because I was that drunk. So, it was that bad, but, you know, so,
We had like 3 drinks that night. Well, I had 2.5, but I was already smashed.
oh my God,
So-
that first drink screwed me up because even our friend Charles, who's in the chat right now, he even took a sip of my drink and he was like, this is all vodka and a splash of cranberry. So,
See, I was an innocent one and I was sober the whole night. So yeah.
damn it, Ray, this is all your fault. You were supposed
Exactly.
to join
You were
us.
There to be like, hey, can you tone it down? But no, you want to be working while we got lit. That's so rude. You missed out all the fun.
Oh my goodness.
It's not my fault. A certain husband had me assist.
You know what?
So, yeah.
I am a little mad at number one husband right now, okay? I am really mad at number one husband because you took away Ray from our fun.
How dare
Okay.
you? How
Damn
dare
it,
you, sir.
Gangone! You took Ray. You know what? Like, Ray had said that him and our friend Victor was going to sit on the outside of me and April because they knew that me and April were going to be really, really bad. And then you enhanced us by drinking, and it made it even worse. But you know what? We had a good time, right? That's it. We had a good time. I think the wrestlers were dying laughing at us. Like, seriously. It was just crazy. So we came in or whatever like that. Of course, like we saw Mark Quinn. I should have loaded the picture. We saw Mark Quinn, and we got to hang out with him. It was pretty funny because I still want his bedazzled shirt. And then I told him, first he yelled at me because I was wearing Gangone's shirt, and he asked me why I wasn't wearing his shirt. And I'm like, first of all, you're not on the card. He's like, but I'm here. And I'm like, I said, when you are running AEW or another show, I always wear the private party shirt, and I have both of them. But because of the fact that number one husband was there, I had to rock the House of Gangone shirt. So anyway,
It's a pretty cool shirt though.
It is a cool shirt. It got
It's a
cut.
really dope shirt.
It got cut, just like the shirt. It's gonna get cut. Anyway,
It still looks good.
it's too good, but it's too hot.
Too good.
This episode is really just for them. Really, we're just sitting here. We're just gonna talk about too good the entire episode.
Can we get into the matches?
All right, so go ahead, Ray. Why don't you start it off, because me and April are just gonna keep going too good.
Yeah.
So the show was broken into actually 2 shows in one, as the pre-show was presented by One Division Pro. So in that pre-show, it started off with I want to say 6-man tag.
Yes, it was a 6-man
that
tag.
featured, as you mentioned earlier, Nikolai White. It featured Matt Chancla, awesome.
Chancla.
It had the Chancla, and Brooklyn's own CTB.
Yes.
The opposing team, I am drawing a blank. I'm sorry.
Are you
the mid pain? I remember that.
Are you drinking already? Like
No.
Yeah, so like a lot of them, like I there was a bunch of guys that we did know on the card, and then there was a bunch of people that we didn't really know, that it was like the first time that we were seeing. Well, definitely like me, that there was a lot of people that I did not know, that I got to see in the ring. This was a fun match, and of course, because we are good friends with Matt Awesome, we were screaming "Yer!" And even Nikolai White, who we've seen at viewing parties at Yep, I Like Wrestling, which April's a part of the unpopular review. So like we seen them, we were screaming "Yer!" And then Chancla got used a bunch of times, so that was kind of fun.
Chancla.
Huh?
We were rooting for the Chancla.
We made a sign that said Chancla. You know, they were dancing. That's what I like, right?
Yes.
Like, I love that. I love the fact that it's like they got all into it as well. So,
yep. 6-man tag started off with the pre-show, and then we had a title match, actually.
Yeah.
Which two of my boys, 2 of Hog's own, Sasha Jenkins and the artist known as Rembrandt, for the One Division Pro Heavyweight Championship. Now, I'm going to let you guys talk about it because I have my own thoughts. You guys can talk. Title match. Thoughts, ladies?
It was interesting. I mean, like, I'm a huge fan of Sasha Jenkins. We were dancing. We're getting into it or whatever. I mean, it was a good match. I mean, I know it was for like the title. I mean, don't you think a title should be on a main card though? I mean, I understand what you say, that it was like split into 2.
Yeah.
So I just feel like a title should have been on the main card. That's how I kind of like feel about it. What did you think about it?
Well, this was my first time seeing these 2 guys in the ring. It was a really solid match. I even asked when they first came in, I was like, the title match during the pre-show? Okay. I mean, I guess we're in this day and age of wrestling where anything unconventional works, and it weirdly worked out. But I really enjoyed the match. It was very fast-paced. Sasha had a bomb theme song. We were all just dancing and jamming. It was so fun. And it's little things like this that makes me love the indie scene more and more. It's like, I'm tired of going to these big old shows. I want to go to a small show where everyone's having fun. But I really enjoyed this match, and I do intend to check these guys out a little bit more.
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean,
How can you not like Poison, though?
Yes! Oh, my God.
Like
I've been posting videos and clips all over the place. So, yeah, our friend Brandon and Victor were like dancing, getting into it, and then Sasha came over and he was dancing in front of us too. So it was definitely a good time. But that's what I like. I like when like the wrestlers get all into it. I don't like when it's super serious. I get it when you're a heel. That's totally understandable. But again, if the wrestlers are having fun, we're having fun.
Mm-hmm. And that's the point. Like, it's the point of wrestling is you want to entertain, but you want to have that fun. Because if you're not having fun, you kind of can see it. Like, it comes off like you're in a bad mood. It doesn't work. Like, it has to be that good atmosphere so the crowd can be alive with you, you know?
Right. So what else? What was the other match?
I went out of order. Actually.
Yeah,
The
that was
first
the third match. That was the third match because then
That was the third match, yeah. So second was 6-man. The first, it was a singles contest. It was two of the newer guys. I can't recall their names. Again, there was like two newer guys, students, I believe, of BWF students.
yes,
They were a part of the roster. It was that match, I feel like it was good for what it was. It was two guys getting to showcase themselves, and it warmed up the crowd for a first match on the pre-show. It warmed it up. It was a good base because One Division Pro, I'm guessing their statement is they're doing these pre-shows, but it's their brand, you know?
right.
Like the title match, it was on the pre-show, but it was their main event in sense.
Right. Right.
So it was a good build, though.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
It was different.
Yeah. This is why I was leaving my opinion for last. The finish of the title match, though, was a little weird to me. You guys remember what the finish was? The cash-in and then...
Yeah, and then Nikolai White took the title.
So your new champ is Nikolai White. My thing is, Nikolai, why did you wait till after the count? like, okay, you came in, you did a Seth Rollins style cash-in, you made the match like a 3-way, I'm guessing, but you could have just, like, they were already beating each other up. The finish was hit. Cash in then. Like, but hey, he's champ, so
he is the champ.
He did something right.
Definitely. It was definitely good. It made us like want to go see more of them. Yeah. And again, the fact that like it's a lot of our friends as well, so that like helps also. That's like, okay, like, because I'm always big on following who I like and my friends. Definitely, I'm always willing to like support the friends and people on the podcast as well that we've had on. So Nikolai White, we will get him eventually on the podcast. I mean, I have my crazy list of all the wrestlers that I want to get on, and the list is just going, and like we will get there. Just bear with us on the No Holds Barred Network. So maybe that's a question that you could fan tweet at him, like, why?
Well, I guess it's time for the main card.
Woohoo!
So,
well, we don't have to go in order. We can like really like go all over the place because I don't like be like conventional, and I like us just to go all over the fact, and like I love talking about all random things about the podcast. Do you, April? Do you want to like pick a match that we could sit and talk about?
Well, you know, we need to talk about why this episode has the words ripping signs on it and why we are wearing two good shirts.
Too good.
Obviously.
Okay, so wait, before we get into that, let's backtrack just in case if you haven't watched the other episodes or if you haven't been following on social media. Okay, and like I said, we've had Too Good on the podcast before. We've done interviews, and then I gave them shit that there was no lady tank tops, okay? So for every day, for 24 days, I was posting on Facebook saying, I want a where's my hashtag Too Good Lady tank top for days. So finally, Ace Andrews was like, I got you. You know, don't worry about it. And if you watched episode 4 of Indy Talks, when me and Ray and April were at IWA, we did a skit showing Ace and Cuzzo and Lalon Parker were giving me and April tank tops. And then as we opened up the bags, they were wife beater shirts with markers saying Too Good on it. So just so you guys know, there is a fan and a friend of ours that called it Moo-Moos. All right, so that now, you know what? I made something special. I made something special.
The Moo-Moo movement. I'm saying. It was the movement, though.
So anyway, we had to like make these signs that said, "Where's our Too Good?" I broke Ray. Hold on, let me show you guys. Like Ray, like they are done because I didn't tell them that I was doing this. That I just did it. So yeah,
the movement.
We're starting the movement. It's called #Moo-Moo Movement. All right. And if you guys follow the social media, you'll see the video of us like harassing, you know, Too Good. We always we're gonna like bring we call them the Moo-Moo, the tank tops. All right. Yes, they are limited edition shirts. They're one in their kind.
They're authentic.
They're authentic, as Ace Andrews says. I'm gonna clip this part and tag him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they are.
I want them to sign mine, so when
Yeah.
they get the big, I want to sell that shit on eBay.
No, I'm not selling that. Like, freaking husband. Listen, just so you guys know, Ace Andrews is now officially number 2 husband. All right? Because all the crap that me and April put him through the last few weeks, he deserves to be number 2 husband. Okay? He can't be number 1 husband because we've already established that nobody can handle number 1 husband spot but Anthony Gangone. So Ace Andrews is number 2 husband going forward. All right? So we made these signs, Where's Our Lady tank tops. Then I created that other, you'll see in this picture here, that we put Moo hashtag too good. And it was just so funny because I drew a cartoon cow on the paper and our friend Charles had colored Sharpies and I had to color in the pink as well into the poster. But it was just so funny because when they came out, Ace Andrews tried to grab April's sign.
Oh.
He wasn't successful, but he grabbed mine and he ripped it.
Then we started screaming like crazy. I'm like, she was like, okay, so what did we do? We made another one. And
Yeah.
she just drew a cow
I
face.
drew a big cow. And somehow I lost it. It like flew under the ring somehow, just so you guys know. But it was really funny, the video. They're such good sports. I love you know what? They're all on the list of husbands now. I only had Ace Andrews on the list of husbands, but they're all on the list of husbands. Ray's like,
No, you can bring Cuzzo's ego up here because not only is he on your list of husbands now, but he's number 1 on my list of poppies.
But he's the big Cuzzo, right? Like, what did he say? He's the big one.
Big poppy on my list, so.
Oh my god. So yeah. So we harassed the hell out of them. So they ripped the signs. Yeah, so
I don't know how they did not. You know what? I give it to them because we were causing havoc throughout that entire match.
Yeah.
We were messing around with Intern Junior. He kept looking at us, and I'm like, "Where is the tank top?" And he goes, "Put your red ones. It's okay." We were just breaking him. I know that Big Huzzo and Ace were just like looking at us. They kept looking at us like we were crazy. I give it to them for doing a great job in the match and also dealing with us because we were literally the loudest people in that whole entire room.
yeah.
Just screaming moo and tank top and booty shorts. Like,
Maybe it's good rating.
And I can verify this because I'm on the other side of the Elks at a merch table, and I could hear them clearly.
Sorry.
So yeah.
It was a good time. Like we made the best of it.
We wore the damn moo-moos.
That's the
We
thing.
wore that shirt.
I mean, we wind up after the match, like we wind up going and harassing them or whatever like that, and took pictures, and we bought the shirts. We're like, we gotta buy the shirts or whatever like that. Oh yeah, and they gave us L's, and I threw the L's back at them. I don't know if you threw L's back, but I threw L's back, and I'm kind of sad because we didn't get a video of Ray.
Oh, special for getting L's. And only the special ones get L's.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Ray gets L's all the time. I'm sad because I lost last week's footage.
Ray! Because it's Ray, that's why.
Ray, it's your fault because you didn't sit with us.
I feel like I was underhanded this there because first only special people get it, then she says they don't get it. Ah, okay. I see how this is. You guys are in cahoots to diss me here.
Girl from
That's it.
Mean Girls.
No.
Regina, one of the friends. You can't sit with us then.
Damn.
Pull Mean Girls on you. They can't sit with us.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that happened, and Too Good picked up the victory. I didn't know the other two teams. I've never seen them.
Oh yeah, Team Splendid, and then it had Silver Fox and Super Nitro.
Yes. Never
Yeah,
saw.
that was a Ric Flair and a younger Ric Flair and an older Ric Flair as a tag team, which was interesting.
Yes, that's what it kind of reminded me of, you know. So
Yeah.
oh no,
Elder abuse in that match.
it was no, it was fun though. It was a fun triple threat. Let's talk about our boy Leroy and the hot dog.
Yeah.
Hot dog.
Man.
I came totally Queens right there, like hot dog. I mean, that's our boy Leroy. So
Mhm.
this was a fun match. I mean, go ahead, Ray.
Hey, it's what can you expect? You're getting a hot dog in a ring in the Elks Lodge, by the way. So the crowd was already chanting for big, juicy, you fill in the blank. And Leroy, another friend of mine, the switch was in the ring. The switch got used so much in that match. It was just, there's no words to describe it there. The match worked. They had fun. The crowd was dying. From where I was, I could just hear just laughing from how much crowd was enjoying that.
I love the spot where the hot dog's glove came off and Leroy was holding the glove, and then everybody was like snapping out at Leroy, and then all of a sudden, like, Leroy's like, what? And then he gives the hand back. He's like, here, take it back or whatever. And then the part where the hot dog is swinging the stuffed animal hot dog, and then Leroy's with the switch, and they're like battling. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, we had a Star Wars battle with a switch and a baby hot dog.
Oh my goodness, it was
some, but this is probably like the fourth match that I see with Leroy, and first of all, I don't know how the hell he does that with the switch. I'm always calling out whatever games that he's playing on them, and this was such a great match, and I think they might have a rematch soon, so we need to see that.
Oh my god, I'm down for another rematch.
Yes.
It was fun. That was the first time that I seen the hot dog wrestle. I've seen the hot dog around, but I've never seen the hot dog in the ring. So it was pretty interesting. I didn't know he could wrestle. I thought it was just like a mascot or something. I did. You laughing. I didn't. How am I going to know? Look, there is so much indie wrestling. You can't keep up with everything. How was I supposed to know that he actually wrestled?
Because you're the indie queen. You should have done your research.
Listen, with all the wrestlers all over the place, the fact that I'm following people even in freaking Vegas and stuff like that, it's impossible to know all the wrestlers that are going around.
Yeah, but he's a hot dog. He sticks out. He's his own category.
Did you know that the hot dog actually wrestled before this?
I did.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to April.
When I first started seeing him, like I've seen him at, I think it was the IWW show that we went to. I think he was there, but
he was there
in a costume, and it's like, okay, I mean,
he came in the ring and got thrown out.
It's a gimmick, so I was like, okay.
I screwed up. I'm sorry, Tom. Shit.
It's the indies. Anyone can fight. Put a damn dog in there. He's gonna friggin' RKO somebody.
Oh!
Hot
dog out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it was a solid match.
Oh man.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It was good stuff. Go ahead, Ray. Go talk about another match.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to talk about the Fatal 4-Way that occurred.
Okay.
This is another, like, very gimmicky match, very entertaining. It had the Voodoo Warrior Bones.
Oh, my God.
Taking on Hallelujah, Brother Greatness. Taking on Anthony Silva. Taking on, I don't know what to call him, because he has multiple names. We're just going to call him, I believe they announced him as CPA that night, so we're going to call him CPA. So, yeah, Fatal 4-Way, which I'm dying at the fact that Bones actually went into the crowd.
He did.
I was scared that he was going to put a voodoo spell on someone. It wasn't good. It was going to be very bad for someone. Man. He knows the black arts.
He was behind me in April, scaring the poor girls behind us.
And I'm over here like, okay, so this is the thing. So then we see Brother Greatness, and we saw him at the IWW show, and I loved him. He brings out the inner Christian in me. So I'm over here making signs saying, "Exorcise that demon. Jesus is Lord." I went so church with him. I was so on his side.
She did.
Oh my God.
Take the demon, save him.
Oh my God.
The photographer was like,
"Oh my God.
Jump in the ring and exercise this guy."
Shout out to Eric for all the shots and like him dealing with us. I'm telling you, there was like 8 of us in the row or whatever, and we were so loud, starting chants like.
No, Coop's the best. Cooper's the best. That guy. Shout out to Eric Cooper. That guy's been in the wrestling business. Oof. I want to say close to 20, 25 years now.
He takes the best pictures, man.
Yeah.
He always gets great shots. Like, I think I first met him at ICW show, and he got a beautiful shot of me, Brad, and Margaret. But like, he got a great shot of me, April, and Katrina. Like,
Yeah.
oof. Like,
he was loving us.
yeah.
He had so many confused looks, and he kept laughing at us. Like he loved us that night. Like I said, we were literally the life of the party there.
Yeah. I mean, this is what it's all about. It's the intimacy. It's the fun. You have to have fun. And then when the wrestler, and it makes it even easier for like the wrestlers to mess with us and stuff because they know us. So it's that easy of a target for them to come at us. So they loving it. So like, you know, then after like the next day, like I felt kind of bad with some of them that I'm messaging them. I'm like, I'm sorry.
We were that bad.
We were that bad. We were that bad. I admit it. We were that freaking bad. What?
I said nothing.
No one was as bad as Victor because he was the one who every time a wrestler came out, he was nothing but talking shit like, yo, you lazy, get back in the ring. I'm going to throw you in there. Talking all types of Spanish, making the dale duro sign, screaming with it, especially with the chancla. I was like, yo, like, I can't. This is
Nah, he good. He good.
That's
my bro. He good.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
I'm so dead. That
mess.
That was great, but this was a good match again. Like I've seen a couple of these guys before. CPA I've seen before in Create a Pro. Bones I've seen in IWA.
And Hog. Remember Hog?
Yes, and Hog, of course. But yeah, no, that was a great match. That was fun. I mean, I had a good time. I mean, we were getting into it. We were screaming hallelujah a lot.
I forgot that, like, Brother Greatness, yes, the whole gimmick is hallelujah, everything. I forgot it's supposed to be like the Christian religion of it. Mm-hmm. Now I understood why Bones yelled out he hates Christians.
Yo, he screamed. I was like, whoa.
Oh my god, yeah. He didn't do the fire spot though.
He couldn't.
That's
Brother
right.
Greatness had holy water. He was gonna stop.
I wanted to get holy water. I would have helped him exorcise demon.
I think I broke Tiff.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So that makes sense.
Okay, let's move on. We're not a religious podcast.
Anyway, want to talk about the 5-way with the females? Our girl Valentina. Our girl Valentina, who's been on the podcast. We're rooting for her. She's awesome. I got footage of her sticking her tongue out on the camera for me. I love that girl. And I love her freaking gear. Shout out to that guy because he did like an amazing job on her gear.
Mm-hmm. Great job.
Yo, what'd she go through? She went through Karen Bam and who was it? Was it Vanity? Did she go through first? Damn, I don't even remember now. This is why you gotta take notes.
See, this is why you don't. This is why you gotta drink water, kids.
All
drink
right,
water.
drink more water. Hold on, right now. Oh my god. Valentina did kill it. Charles said in the chat. She totally killed it.
Yeah.
And I love Karen too. Karen's definitely a fan favorite.
Third time seeing her, and I'm like, oh my god, she's so fucking dope.
And she's so sweet. Me and April were talking to her at IWA. She is going to come on Under the Ropes. I told her that I need to get her onto the podcast. She's another one that I love. So this is great. Vanity's another one she's amazing in the ring. I was not familiar with the other two. Can you like elaborate a little bit, Ray, on the other ones, or because I didn't really know too much.
No, yeah, Anastasia Morningstar. Funny enough, she's gone like around. I just saw her. She did a show in Tennessee not too long ago. She's been in the BWF for a while. She actually had this feud with Karen a little while ago, and more of like a demonic character. Like if you notice, all red, that mask was very like fiery. It was trying to get those mind games, but Valentina wasn't having it. She was in the zone. Unfortunately, when it was time for the final competitor, I'm gonna say her name is Gemma. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. It was too much. She already had that like spark came in and picks up the victory there.
Yeah.
But Valentina, like you guys were mentioning, she killed it. She was running that gauntlet. It was like nothing was gonna stop her. But unfortunately, when you're in there for a while, you start getting that air out of you. You start to get tired up, and someone can come in and pull it off.
Yeah, it was good. Definitely. I mean, I would love to see all these women again, and I'm sure I will. I mean,
Oh, of course.
yeah. I mean, we
Of
always
course.
see Valentina. I mean, and we always see Karen Bam Bam all the time. Love her. So, and Vanity's great. I know. Didn't she just win like a women's championship?
The BCW Women's Championship.
Yeah, she
yes.
just won. Like it was the first one, right?
She's the first BCW Women's Champion.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty awesome. So, what else? We had the Greece versus Mexico, the Elements versus Ray Lucha and Mascara. I can't say it, Ray. You say it because I can't. I can't English or Spanish.
She can't English or Spanish. I'm done. And what can you, Tiff? What can you?
I can speak New York.
We're just gonna go with that tag match, yeah. Which
was fun.
unfortunately, I feel like a lot of people didn't know there was a replacement in the Elements.
See, I didn't know that.
Unfortunately,
I
one of
never
them
seen them
was-
before.
Yeah, one of them was injured, so
Oh.
Steve Lugo was a replacement. So yeah, the guy in yellow tights is not a member of the Elements.
Well, see, sometimes you
Yeah.
got to improvise. That's why they always say bring your gear if you're a wrestler because you never know. You
Sure.
never know. So
Number one rule: always have gear, because if not, yeah.
it was a good match.
It was a good match, though. They're very fast paced, a lot of flying. It was a lot of like in the outside. You're gonna hear a lot of oh shit moments, and this match brought it.
Mm-hmm.
Just an Instagram spot I saw that I was like, oh no, because you feel for them because you know certain spots are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Those lucha spots, man, like they make me nervous. Like they really do. So,
I love them.
it was good. It was good. Like again, like I mean, I seen some at BWF as
Yeah.
well. So again, this is the great thing about like when you start following certain wrestlers that you know, and then you become more familiar with other wrestlers, which is good because then you find like other people that you like. So we didn't talk about the triple threat, right? With Casey, Moses,
Casey Lycan, Moses, and
King Maya.
Yeah.
Okay, so me and April have been familiar with Casey at a viewing party that we recently were at. So we had the pleasure with him, and he was on April's podcast for a little bit.
He came last week for Revolution, so really dope guy. This was a really good match. He was another one that Victor was haggling, like he's just over here chilling. I'm like, hello, you're supposed to be a part of the Wolf Pack. I'm the Brooklyn Wolf of makeup, so I get it, and you over here just chilling.
Oof.
Of course, Victor always over here haggling to do him, but he did really great in the match. It was a really fun one to watch.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun, and I love it. I love it that Victor was harassing anybody that spoke Spanish. What was it? Which match was it that he was heckling the ref, and he was like, "You have to start counting in Spanish," and then the ref started counting uno, dos, and I started losing my crap. I'm like, wow. I was like, I think me and Charles were dying, even though we couldn't understand anything in Spanish, but you could just tell from the emphasis of it that we were just dying laughing at how he was just reacting towards it.
He was just going off like, yo, get back in the ring, what you gotta do. And then there was a point where he asked the ref if he spoke French, and then he started speaking French, and we're like, oh Lord, we got the whole nations over here. All right,
oh my god. So
oh my god.
Again, like this was a fun match, and like, yeah, Casey, you're awesome. We love you. He's another one that wants to come on the podcast. I'll have him on as well. But that was funny. I like when he came out of the ring. He's like, "Oh, I don't need this," and then he's like, "I'm just gonna hang here," and he was like hanging by us by the rail.
Yeah.
Right? And then I was like, "Let me take a picture of you," and he stuck his tongue out at me. I have that picture. It's great.
For someone who puts himself over as what do they call themselves? The Throne?
Yes, the Throne.
Yeah.
His skills aren't that royally.
Oh god, you're gonna get crap now. Sorry.
There's 3 of them I heard, but I heard the guy you heard that night they have 3 opponents coming.
Yes.
And there's a lot of good teams in the tri-state area.
Oh, I
so
can't
I think
wait.
they'll be okay. They'll be busy.
They'll be busy.
They'll be busy.
So can we get the fan? Because can we talk about number one husband?
Wait, no. We got to leave that for. We got to keep the people waiting.
That was a match.
Okay.
You got to keep
All
the people waiting. Got to keep the people waiting.
We'll keep the people waiting. All right. So we're gonna talk about the main event now, and then we'll go back to number one husband and the former number 2 husband.
Yeah, let's get to the main event that was for the ACW World Championship, featuring champion the Greek god Papadon taking on the Man of Steel Mike Verna.
I've seen Mike Verna before a couple of times. Trying to think where. I want to say like I've seen him in Full Faith Wrestling. But I have seen him a couple of times in the indie scene, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Verna is definitely a tri-state guy. Probably maybe NYWC too, if you've seen him with the Big O.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm
They're
saying.
mega
It
muscle.
gets confusing because there's so many promotions I can't keep up. So unless it's someone that I'm like actively following or friends with, like it's hard to keep up like where they all work. So, but I know like I have seen him before that he is pretty familiar to me.
Oh, and we also saw him at Outlaw.
Ah, yes.
Him and Rex Lawless, that they're the closers.
Makes sense because like they're all connected. The NYWC. That's why, even with Outlaw, so it makes total sense. So this was a solid match.
Yeah,
this was a good match.
Good. It was very technically savvy match because Greek Papadon, he's old school. He's been around for a while. He's gonna make it his match.
Yeah.
If you want to explain how this went, it's very Papadon knew that Verna's gonna come in powerhouse style. He's gonna try to out maneuver him. Papadon worked it, and at the end of it, he was able to retain.
Right.
April, your thoughts on the match?
I was in and out of this match because I was talking to a couple of people, but like you guys said, it was very solid. I always love a good technical match. I do like these guys, and I'm really happy that I came to the show because there was so many new faces that I do want to see more of their stuff, and these two also I would love to be following them. But really good match. Like I said, I was in and out of it. I don't know if this was filmed, but if it was, I would love to rewatch it and give my real thoughts on it. But for what I saw, I liked it.
Yeah, it was filmed, so I'm sure I'll post the link below. I'm sure if it's gonna be on YouTube or something, I will post the link below when it's posted. So, So all right, let's go to my main event.
Oh God, here we go.
Wait, can we have a slip and slide party, please?
I got you, bro. I got you.
Let me tell you, I've been talking about this match for freaking weeks. All right, I wasn't ready for this match. Okay, this was like grudge match. This was a lot better than I expected it to be. I can definitely say that. This was something that, oh my God, like Gangone is the GOAT. Why is he not signed? I don't want him signed because I want him in the indies. Okay, all to myself.
Wait. How do you contradict yourself there?
Where do you want him to go?
It's like, why is he not signed? But I hope he doesn't sign. Make up your mind.
But if he gets signed, then I won't be able to follow him as much because at least with him being in the indies, I can follow New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, whatever like that, right? The minute he gets signed, it's going to be all over the freaking place, and then it's going to be like, when is it coming? When is it coming to New York? When is it coming to New York? It won't be the same anymore. I'm going to be sad.
It would just be another everyday status, day 121. I still haven't seen Gangone in the indie match. I don't know how I could take this. It's like you're neglecting your other husband. It doesn't matter because he's number one.
No, because then I'm gonna have to take him off the indie list, and like I can't have it. Like no, like.
That's why
I feel like the day he gets signed, that's when she just retires the list.
Oh, well, who would take place? Well, Ace Andrews is number 2, so does that mean he goes automatically to number 1?
One contender to possibly be number 1. So. I don't know.
Anyway, let me tell you, the amount of freaking heckling that was going on during this match. I have to show you guys, all right? This is the move of the month, all right? Because, all right, like again, we picked one because there's just too much footage that we have taken, and if you follow, make sure you follow on Twitter because I post like videos, like make gifs out of the wrestlers, and if you didn't see this, you're gonna see this now. Give it to him. Yo. I'm dead. That was the most funniest thing. And then also, like, when Victor was heckling him, no, it wasn't heckling him. He's like, Gangon, you got this, get him. And then, like, Gangon's telling us not to cheer for him because he's a damn heel.
For me, like, he's obviously the heel in this match. We have a heel versus babyface, and we're going for the heel.
Who does that? Who does that? Oh my God. And Mr. Hank Flanagan, yo.
Mad, we were cheering for him. He was like, what are you doing? Don't cheer for me. Like, sorry, bro. We like who we like.
The funniest thing is like wherever I follow him, I'm usually the only one that's cheering for him wherever it is because he's always playing a heel. So, but this was the most funniest thing. I love that he ripped the side. I love the little smile and then rip, and then me and April flipping the hell out. Like, oh my God, like. But yo, Hank Flanagan is a boss because he got hit and he was bleeding and he was a trooper. And oh my God, when he went into the freaking guardrail, when Gangon threw him into the guardrail, I was like, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's definitely gonna hurt. And we saw Mr. Hank Flanagan after the show, his whole neck was all bruised up. So yeah, I like fell for him. Yeah, we did boo Hank. We booed him hard.
Yup.
I can't. This match was fun. This was a really great match. It really is. Like, I'm telling you, it's probably one of my favorite Gangon matches. Definitely for Mr. Flanagan over there. Definitely. So, this was for the IWA title. He did put it up because Gangon just won it since he's #1 back on the list and he got the gold.
Spoiler if you didn't watch our last episode.
Make sure you watch our last episode because it was really good. Episode 4. But yeah, no, I mean, this was great. This was a great match. But I'm mad at Ray because Ray called how this match was going to go. He said what wound up happening is the time ran out. No. What? Go.
You don't tell them that I know how this works. That's it.
I was so mad at him. He was like calling this for days. He's like, I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I was like, Gangon's going to win the belt because he's going to go back to IWA. He's like, no. He's like, something's going to happen. And actually, didn't Hank Flanagan say that they were both going to get like disqualified or that they were both going to lose or whatever? And it's like the time ran out. And then they wind up giving another 5 more minutes and then Dreams by the Waterfall. And then like, but I'm mad at you because when that happened, I got up. And I ran.
She literally ran at me. Again,
because we made friends with the women behind us. They were like our hype girls with us. So when they called it out, like time's done, Tiffany runs away, and we're like, "What the hell is going on?" And the girl's like, "Look, aren't those her husbands? Where's she going?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I was scared for my life because I saw her coming to attack me.
And then Gangon wins, and then everyone in my row was like, "Where's Tiffany?" Her man won because I kept screaming, "#1 husband!" And like, her #1 husband won. Like everyone.
No, I was there. I just wasn't back at my seat because I went back.
I was #1 husband.
Yeah, I did go back. I did get footage of it. I just wasn't in my seat, but I was mad. I went to go yell at Ray. And I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "This is not what like I thought was gonna happen, and you called it like before it actually happened." Damn it, Ray. Damn it.
It's like I know how wrestling works.
Stress. Anyway. But yeah, so I mean, this was so much fun. Me and April, we had a blast. We heckled the hell out of everything. We've been doing this 24/7 championship belt with the wrestlers. Freaking, if you watched the last episode, oh no, we didn't even put it on the episode. It's kind of like a Twitter special that we're doing it. So originally I had the belt, and then Ace Andrews pinned me, and then Matt Awesome got it because Ace Andrews gave up, and then
no, he didn't quote unquote gave up. He said the words
I give up. Yeah. So he said, I give up. And then Matt Awesome said, I give up to the Chancla. And then he told me and Ray that they were battling for an hour. But then Chancla won again. Yeah. So then Leroy.
Chancla is so powerful. He has the.
Chancla is powerful.
It was given to him by Diamante. So it has the power of 1,000 abuelas there. It's seen some days. Oof. So the Chancla was an undefeated champion.
Oh my God.
However. Yeah.
Leroy Switch won now.
Yeah.
So the Nintendo Switch is now the new 24/7 champion.
Damn, that Switch is beating low key and now a chancla.
Damn, the power of the Switch.
Who's gonna stop the Switch?
I don't know. Who's going to take it next? The hot dog or like I really don't know like what we're going to see next. Like
I feel like that Switch is breaking a certain law.
Yeah.
Might have to stop that.
ooh, I see what you did there. So
Stay
we'll
tuned.
see. Stay tuned. Make sure you're following us on Twitter to see these updates of the 24/7 belt. So Switch is now the champion. So we'll see going on. But
No.
I mean, this was a great show. I love indie wrestling. We got to meet a lot of amazing people. We've met other podcasts. Shout out to Shot of Wrestling to you guys. You guys are awesome. I got to hang out with them. Shout out to Tom from IWW who made sure that my drunk ass didn't get behind the wheel.
Shout out to that bartender, sir. You did amazing. Not only for us, but for our pockets.
When's the
So
next?
Thank you.
What's the next show at the Elks Lodge? We need to go just to go to the Elks Lodge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Y'all having so much fun. Oh my god, that was fun.
I don't think your livers can handle another night like that for
Oh my
a while.
god, that was bad. That was bad.
Oh god.
But it was so much fun. I love it. I love
Yes,
indie
gotta
wrestling.
love indie wrestling.
Oh my god, April. I mean, you've been into indie wrestling the last couple of months now. What are you thinking?
I am obsessed. Like, I'm on Tiffany shit. Like, every time she goes to a show, like, I need to go. I need to go. I want to see it all. And especially since I'm starting to follow a lot of the wrestlers that you follow and seeing the great things that they do. And then I'm seeing these new faces and I'm doing research on old matches. And then there are some wrestlers who do not have matches on YouTube. And it's like, why? Like, when we saw, the Joey Silver?
Yes.
At Synergy, when I saw your interview with him, like, why aren't there any matches of him on YouTube? We go to Synergy, and I'm like, okay, I want more of this guy. So I'm loving the indie scene, and as much as I love watching AEW, NXT, like, it's not the same. Like, I love that intimate feeling of just being at an indie show, and anything can happen. Anyone can pop up, and it's just awesome, and it's affordable, and it's a great thing to do, especially if you're bored on a weekend. You got $15. Go to any show.
Yeah.
No, and that's the thing too. It's that price point too. It's like people always have like they'll buy this, they'll buy this. Indie wrestling is so like it's like a family show.
Right.
Like anyone can afford that.
Yeah.
Like you got $20 to spare on like this and that. $20 and you have a night that you're gonna fucking remember. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And then it's cool too because like the wrestlers and of course like they do appreciate it. And that's the nice thing is that like a lot of them are very, very humble. And like they will talk to you. You could just go up to and it's so funny because even still like now that I've been doing this for so long and like Ray's been friends with me for a while. So Ray's watched me fangirl so hard with so many wrestlers, including Anthony Gangone. I still fangirl his ass. But it's I don't care. I tell him. He knows. I figure his ass. But I have no shame in my game. But like even like earlier, like Vinny Pacifico, who's gonna come on the podcast as well. Like he was like, I'm just like everybody else, and it's true. And it's like, but it's still. I was explaining to him that I was like, it's funny because as a fan, like watching like you guys like on television and stuff, it's just crazy. Like, but even like April, right? Like April never like talked to like some of the wrestlers, and I'm like, just go talk to them. Like a lot of them are mad cool, like at the House of Glory show.
Get nervous and shit, and then it's like reality kicks in. Like when we saw Mark Quinn, and it's like, okay, he's just there chilling. We're talking to him, and it's like we completely forgot that this man's in AEW, and he's about to get his own action figure and do all these amazing things. And then we just talked to them. It was like, oh my god, they're just like us. So it's like that whole big. We see them on TV and stuff, it just completely runs away because as soon as you get into a conversation, just talking to another person. And I laugh because it's like, oh my God, they're just like us.
They really are.
To beat the bodies up and we appreciate it. We appreciate everything that you guys do.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I can't push hard enough that, I appreciate these guys and what they do in the ring and put their bodies through. And I know, like, I appreciate it. Ray appreciates it. It's a lot, and you guys don't have to do this, and you put yourselves out there, and you can get heard. And I just, oh my God, what's up, Kyle? How are you? You're it's the New York thing.
No,
over here.
I definitely wrestling. It's just on the indie scene. Like this is something I want to just clarify. Love wrestling. Like I love how people say love this kind of wrestling, this kind of just love wrestling. Because at the end of the day, if you're on, let's say WWE, AEW level, on that mid level, you're on the indie scene. They're putting their bodies on the line.
Yeah.
Just support what they're doing because they're doing. All of us started with that passion. We're all with that kid watching whatever was on. If it was Bruno Sammartino at one time, if it was Bret Hart and Stone Cold, or shit like me when I was 3 watching Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. It's like we all had that passion start somewhere. One day we can find, hey, there's a school, and that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Like now, I've seen people. They come to these shows. A lot of people that come to Hog, and they're like, hey, I heard you guys have a school. I'm like, yep. And they just start that. And now, a lot of the newer students, I saw them just start like younger kids, and now they're training. And that's how it just cycles. It's just support wrestling. Why is she laughing?
Kyle's calling me the exalted one.
We already know who the
We
exalted
know
one
this.
is. It's not Tiff.
It's Kale.
Kale. You, Kale, are the exalted one. You wanted to let us think that it's Tiffany, but it's really you. We know it's you. So hurry up and come out. Everyone can stop saying it's Matt Hardy. No, it's you, Kale.
Oh, God.
I can't. I love it.
Delete.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Oh my God. So, but yeah, I mean, oh wow. Like I can't. I love the indie scenes. I support the indie scene so hard. I love doing the shows.
You're the queen.
I'm the queen. I'm the queen. I'm the queen. I'm the exalted one. I'm everything. But no, I love it. And I'm looking forward to more interviews that I'm going to be doing. And I love doing different types of interviews, wrestlers, promoters. Tomorrow we're having Ryan, who you guys are familiar with. Love Ryan.
Yes,
April saw Ryan at Synergy. He's a sweetheart.
So cute.
I can't. I love kale chips. Tasty. Okay, cool.
Or kale chip.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't with you guys. But
Wait, I just noticed something. Wait. Oh God. I feel bad now.
what?
Guys, we forgot a match.
Which match did we forget?
Okay, let me say what it was. For the FTW tag team titles, Kono and one half of Above the Rest, Gabriel Sky, took on Jay Vera and Tulpa T.
Wait, is that one of the guys that pulled our friend Katrina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, we forgot to bring that up.
God. First of all, Homegirl fell in love.
She did. She made her own list that night.
We're trying to watch the match, and normally I'm the one, or Tit's the one. We're all slipping and sliding, having slide parties. This one was like, who is this? Arcade, and she's just fangirling, getting her pictures. She's over here like, oh my God, he was sweaty, but he smelled good. Oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Like, she was having a ball. Like, girl fell in love. Then you go to indie shows and look what happened. Anything can happen.
Anything could happen. She got pulled into onto the other side of the rail, and she just lost her shit. Yeah, Victor did heckle the guy that was injured. The guy that was walking around with a crutch, and oh my God, they were just going back and forth. Like, I showed Ray the footage today. Like, he didn't even know.
He's friends with Jacob Fatu. He's a mercenary. Don't do this. He's not my homie no more. I don't want any of Contra.
Oh, jeez. But no, it was fun. But I like that. I like when you can play with the wrestlers and stuff like that. I mean, like I talk about that. I've always used to heckle MJF all the time back then in the indie scene. So I like when they play back with us. So that's what makes it entertaining. And they like it because they want a reaction. The wrestlers want a reaction, whether it's good, whether it's bad. It's a reaction. It doesn't matter. So me and April.
Well, that's what you want.
Yeah.
The best thing is getting something out of the fans.
Yeah. So
Good.
it doesn't matter. So just do it. Like, you know what? At this point, like, with a lot of the wrestlers, they know who I am. So I don't care what I say at this point because I'll probably get shit for it anyway. But I mean, think about it. Like, especially if you try one time, you just mess with them, they'll probably never see you again unless you're gonna go support the indie scene the way that I do. I mean, I sat there, I was screaming #1 husband. April was screaming #1 husband. Like,
Yo, it was too funny. I'm going for a boo this one, and then she goes, "Don't mess. That's her #1 husband. That's her #1. You're not taking him away from her." It was like, that's why I said, if anyone in that room did not know that Anthony Gangon was his #1 husband, they knew after that match.
he probably like really like secretly hates me. This chick is going around screaming #1 husband. Like, and now she's bringing friends. And now she's bringing friends, and her friends are screaming #1. Ray, is there something you'd like to say?
And I think that's all, folks. So thank you guys again for watching.
It's all good. I will have, again, going back on the podcast again. I need to have him on. I wanted to
Oh,
wait a
man.
while because I kind of wanted to do like really like a year anniversary and have him come back. That's like in reality of what I really want to do. I really want him to come back in like June or July because then it could be like a full year since I've done the last podcast with him. And then we could talk about everything that he's done so far. Even though like there's so much that he's done and he's accomplished, I kind of would like to have him like as a year base off to come back on Under the Ropes. So poor Gangon, stop it. He's fine.
Or
He's fine.
we're giving him what he wants. We the fans, we know what we want. He's giving us what we want, so we're letting him know that he's giving us what we want.
That's right. He ripped the sign, and then the good man that he is, he apologized to April for ripping the sign.
I was like, dude, KayFabe.
No, what you guys didn't see was his fingers were crossed behind his back.
Oh, I'm going to hit you with a chancla. That's
Wait,
it.
me or him?
What?
Me or him?
Both.
Gangon. Well, yeah, you deserve one too. Come here. Next time I see you. When am I seeing you? Don't matter. I know where you live. You're.
Once again, thank you guys for watching. Before I get myself in more trouble.
Oh man. Well, I mean, we've been running an hour, so I guess it is time
Oh
now to
my
wrap it
God.
up. Is there anything else that you guys want to say?
April?
I want more shows.
Don't worry, we're going to more shows. Don't worry about it. It's happening. We are going to be, by the way, guys, at Synergy at March 28th. All right. No Holds Barred Network. Wow, I went back old school. No Holds Barred Wrestling, Kyle. No Holds Barred Network is teaming up with Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. And we're gonna be doing raffles. I'm working on that right now. I have a couple of things from certain wrestlers that they're giving me to give as raffles. All those proceeds will be donated. Colin has a couple of charities that he's donating for. With autism acceptance, all that information, I will just follow me on Twitter and I will post all the information, but every dollar that I make during that is going to be given to Colin for these charities. So this is going to be fun. We're working, we're planning this party. That's like the end of the month. It's the first of the month right now. So the 28th will be in New Jersey. The first crown. I hope it's Casey Catala that wins.
Yes.
She's bad bitch. I love her. I love her interview that we did with her. So yeah, the three of us, we will be there. We'll be Havoc. The Exalted One. He's trying to suck you in to join the Dark Order. What is wrong with you? You know, it's fine. I'll leave you in frickin' where is it in New Jersey? I'm gonna leave your ass there. You can go spoon with Colin. You can meet him behind the garbage truck. You'll be all right. So, guys, I'm going to Shot of Wrestling's viewing party next Sunday for Elimination Chamber. Even though I don't watch WWE at all, I'm really going to go support the podcast, and Too Good's going to be there. Brother Greatness is going to be there, and TJ Marconi is going to be there as well. So I want to go hang out with those guys. So if you guys are in the Queens area, it's going to be in Forest Hills, New York at the Buffalo Wild Wings. So I'll be there next Sunday. Next weekend, we're taking a break. There's going to be no indie wrestling next weekend. I mean, the following weekend. So, and then we're going to check out Wrestling Lab. But more shows.
Wrestling, especially with WrestleMania coming up. So they're going to be having their parties and their shows. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a crap ton of shows out here that we need to go to.
Yeah. So just make sure you're following the network. Make sure you're following me on Loves to Dream 82. Go follow these guys. Go plug your crap.
So you can follow me on Twitter at House with 3 Z's. You can catch me in Yup, I Like Wrestling podcast and part of the Unpopular Review. We're on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after WWE TV and NXT AEW. You can follow us on all social media platforms at UPR Yup ILW.
Oh, mine is simple. Everything: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Ray_Ramundo. If you like gaming videos, you can also find me on YouTube. Again, Ray_Ramundo. I do WWE, doing actually Dragon Ball Z now, and a lot more to come. Look out for that party because we might have something special.
Ooh, yeah, lots of fun for that show. I'm looking forward to the Synergy show. You never know who's gonna show up, and we're gonna get lit. I'm not gonna get as lit as I did as this show Friday, but we will get lit. So thank you guys so much, and make sure again you're following us on the No Holds Barred Network. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, share us, tweet us, retweet, all that fun stuff. And yeah, so
don't forget the bell. That's what those YouTubers say now, right? You
gotta fingerling the bell or whatever like that.
Hit the bell so you can get notifications when we're on.
Is it too good? Is it too good?
Always good.
Too good. Too good. The shirt's getting cut.
I'm just wearing a hoodie.
You need a too good shirt
You're not
now.
Good. That's
not too. I'm telling Ace. I'm telling my husbands. This is how it is. So.
You know what? I might show up Sunday.
You should show up Sunday. You should show up. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna have a good time. So. Anyway.
Wait, what happened at Wendy's? Wait, I want to see the comments. We gotta get to the comments because something happened. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So. Okay.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening. We will be back with another episode probably after Synergy. So the end of March, probably, maybe early April. So,
yeah, that'll probably be a recap of that because April's gonna be a busy month too.
A lot of
wrestling. We got Mania week. So
no, it's a collective week. What are you talking about? Who cares about Mania week? Collective week. This is Indy Talks.
There's a lot more than the collective, so we're just gonna call it Mania week.
No, it's collective. Get off the show. It's collective.
How am I getting kicked off the show?
Get off.
Kyle, you want to come host this with me?
Damn.
We gotta make this even, Kyle.
You know.
I need help.
Anyway, guys, it was fun. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.